Hello everybody, my name is Lefty, and welcome to my Let's Play of Fluidity. This is a very interesting game. It is a WiiWare exclusive, so you can only find it on the shop for the original Wii, which I'm pretty sure they shut down, so the only way to play it these days is either you know someone who owns it, or with an emulator. In this series, we will be getting 100%, which, if we look at my second file, you can see that 100% means 89 rainbow drops and 60 puzzle pieces. So we'll start in file C, start a new game. I'll talk about why this game is so good. Oh dear, no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Ah, hello there. You've caught me at a rather bad time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I am the Aquaticus. Aquaticus? I don't know. One of the few magical tomes still alive today. Or at least, I was magical. See, this malicious goop, the Influence, has mounted an invasion, and it would appear that my powers have been sealed away as a precaution. It's left me somewhat high and dry, and we need to act fast before the situation gets worse. Hang on. It seems there's an area that hasn't yet been corrupted, and yes! A water source a water source we can use. Come with me, quickly. I'll explain as we go. So here we are. We are water. There's no time to lose. Let's get started with the basics of how to control water. Simply tilt your Wii remote left or right to move the water in that direction. Yep, so we hold the Wii remote sideways or horizontally, and we tilt it to make the water move. Tilt the Wii remote to the right to move your water out of this area. You don't need to tilt it that much. Try doing it gradually to see how the water reacts. So the entire gimmick of this game is that you're just water. You control this water by tilting the Wii remote, and you do physics-based puzzle platforming. Collect these little water bubbles to increase your water. Yep. So pretty much the water is your life bar. So if you ever lose water, you're losing health, and you get more by collecting bubbles. Quickly lift the Wii remote up into the air to make your water jump. You can do this at any time, not just when you're on the ground. It's good to remember that you can jump a little in midair, just like a little bit of a hop. But what really makes this game interesting, I keep getting interrupted by tutorials, when controlling your water, it's important to gather it together before proceeding, or you might lose some of it. This is called pooling. Practice pooling by keeping your water together in this section. Yeah. If drops of the water kind of get separated from like the main pool, eventually they'll evaporate and you lose it. Collect these water bubbles to increase the amount of water you have stored, shown in the little tanks in the top left corner of the screen. As I was saying, this game isn't just a physics-based puzzle platformer. It is also a Metroidvania. So, it's a physics-based puzzle platformer Metroidvania. Say that 10 times fast. When you collect enough water bubbles to fill a whole tank, you get an extra life to use should you lose all of your water. Yep. Remember when I talked about pooling your water? If you aren't careful and it spreads out too much, it will start to flash and soon after evaporate. Try and keep your water together using pooling. Not many people know about this game. It's quite the hidden gem. This area is a little tricky, so you'll need to tilt the Wii remote all the way to the left to safely cross the grill. So yeah, if we So since it's a Metroid... Fuck. Sometimes you have to be careful with how far you tilt the Wii Remote. Up ahead is a pump that we don't want to get sucked into, so tilt the Wii Remote just a little bit to get past it. Alright, here we go, here we go. First challenge. Dang it! Failed. Well, we can still just grab the rest of our stuff here. Apparently some of our water evaporated. If you feel you could do with a good look at your surroundings, try pressing A to pause, and D-pad to look around, to look in a particular direction. Simply press A again to return. So yeah, we can look around, but not too far. Since it's a Metroidvania, we will be getting different, like, power-ups. Quickly lift the Wii Remote up to make your water jump. To clear this gap, tilt your Wii Remote to the right and quickly lift it up as your water starts pouring over the ramp. Here we go. Oh, the bats flew away. Ah yes, I almost forgot. As you know, some objects float in water, which means you can bring them along for the ride. They'll even jump into the air when the water jumps. Collect this cog and carry it to the mechanism on the platform. Here we go. I missed. Let's try that again. Yeah, what was I saying? This game is really quite unique and fun, and is one of, if not the best game on the WiiWare. There are a lot of just really bad games on WiiWare, on the WiiWare shop. It seems like you have the hang of things. Let's hurry to the contents page and see exactly what kind of trouble we're in. It's far worse than I imagined. The scale of the damages... Please, I need your help. I know we've only just met, but please, use that water we just found to release my power and clean up the corruption. Then, once I have my powers back, we can banish this malicious force from these pages for good. For now, I only have enough strength to break the seal on the first chapter. There's no time to waste. Alright, we'll head into our first level. There are 4 levels, and in each one, you can kind of just roam around and explore as you please. Oh my god, when will you stop talking? The mountain air feels good to this old soul. No time to dawdle, though. When my essence was sealed away, it was broken up into many small pieces called rainbow drops. We need to make sure we get these before the influence does, or who knows what it'll turn into. There should be one not far from here. Yep. So, we can't go left. It would appear that, as part of my defense system, areas of my chapters have been sealed away to minimize and contain the damage. I'll be able to open these rainbow doors once I'm strong enough. See the number on the door? Once I have that many rainbow drops, I should be able to let you in. Yeah. So we have to go right. One of the things that I also love about this game is the soundtrack, along with just the really cool gameplay mechanic of just being water. I mean, according to the lore, I'm not the water myself, but I'm kind of like tilting the book to make the water go, but, you know, from a gameplay perspective, you're the water. Yeah, so if we want to go back up, we can go through there, but nah. We want to go this way. It's the only way to go right now. So here we have kind of our first puzzle. We need to get across this gap here by going at the right time. These platforms are on a timer, they're not affected by your tilting. And here we go. We have our first rainbow drop. It's a bit of a collectathon as well. The rainbow drops are kind of like the stars in Mario 64 or the moons in Mario Odyssey. We'll also find golden puzzle pieces throughout the game, which I guess you could compare to... I'm trying to think. You did it! I feel stronger already! I'm pretty sure I spotted a rainbow drop earlier that I should now have enough power to open. Find more rainbow drops, and I'll be able to unseal more and more of the chapter. Yep. And we can go that way. I don't know what to compare the puzzle pieces to, but they will unlock mini games for us. Let's see. Ah. So we found our first kind of hidden pathway. Throughout the game, kind of like in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you'll find just like places where you can kind of go into the wall. In fact, I'm pretty sure... No? Not right here? And usually... Oh. You'll find some like collectibles. Well. Looks like you found and watered one of the elusive rainbow flowers. If you manage to water all of them on this page, you'll reveal a hidden rainbow drop. So those are kind of like the 8 red coins in Mario. Careful! That's a doorway to the heart of the influence that is corrupting this chapter. Once you've collected 9 rainbow drops, I should have the power to break the seal and open it. It would be nice if it showed a number on there. Just like the other doors. The rainbow doors. Careful now. There's a nasty goop slug nearby that could cause some problems. Wait until his fire flare shrinks and give him a good dousing. Yep, so here we have our first enemy. There aren't really many different types of enemies. It's mostly just those slimes, which you just kind of time your attack. It's not much of an action platform, it's a puzzle platformer. So, here, the sign is telling us to go that way, but we can't because of this wheel. So instead, let's try going this way. Here we have our first puzzle piece. Looks like you've discovered an elusive puzzle piece. Find 7 of these and you'll unlock a special playroom. A series of fun diversions that'll test your skills to the limit. Alright. We've got one way to go. Soon, eventually, it will not be so linear and show its true Metroidvania colors. Looks like this little guy forgot to bring his hose to work. Save the trees and his job by putting the fires out. But be quick about it, or the fires will spring back to life. Alright. Ooh, nice. And we got that rainbow flower up there as well. I'm not sure if you're actually supposed to be able to... Or if you're supposed to get that right now. I think you're supposed to have an ability that you unlock later. Anyway, we need to put out the fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. Because you are literally water. That's the spirit, but don't rest yet. The fire continues to rage over there, and one of those slugs is causing trouble too. I think we might have found the source of the fire. Let's go murder him. That doesn't look like very good timing. Let's wait. And go! Get doused. Every time you kill an enemy, they drop 4 water bubbles. So you can get some health back. Or work towards getting that extra life. Which you can only do if you're at full health. Helping someone in need has revealed a rainbow drop. Perhaps there will be more people who require your assistance later? There it is. One of the things that I don't like about this game is that every time you get a rainbow drop, just like in Mario 64, it takes you back to the menu, or the level select. So this shows us our totals. We've collected 2 rainbow drops and 1 puzzle piece. those circles at the bottom, you will see later, are actually our power-ups. So we gotta find all of them. And unlock new abilities. Let's come back in here. Maybe this time... If you're not quite sure of your bearings, press minus to bring up a map of this chapter. Press left or right to jump to another page, and 1 to return to the game. So yep, we can see our map. There are plenty of panels that we haven't gone into yet, so they're just question marks. That dot is where we are, and it tells us if there are more rainbow drops to be found with the question mark drops there. And we found 2 out of 6 of the rainbow flowers on this page. There are 3 pages in every level. The middle, the right, and the left. And they all have tons of stuff to do. The map shows lots of interesting things besides your location. Panels you haven't visited. Yeah, I just explained this. Not only that, but each panel also displays the rainbow drops you have collected, and those you have yet to find. Alright. Let's come down here. There was another direction for us to go. Ooh! I almost just got fucked. Barely got him. So here, instead of going that way, let's try going... I said let's try going this way. Oh. So if we hit this switch right here, it makes the gears go in the opposite direction, but it also turns the kind of tube over there. I need to pull. Help. I lost a little. So we can either come this way, or we can make the gears go the other direction and we'll be able to go down that way. Why don't we go this way first? Here we are. Oh dear, this empty fishbowl means that there's a fish out there all lost and stranded. Why not help him out? Sure thing, but first let me just get this rainbow flower. Alright. Pull up here. There's our fish. We're gonna get this fish. He will be so hydrated. You would not believe. Here we have these spinning platforms again. Just gotta wait for them to be aligned properly and then go. So far, the gameplay has been pretty simple. It's mostly just, you know, tilt left and right. Once we get those power-ups, everything will be so much cooler. Here we go. Jump. Get those things in the air. I didn't get all of them. Whatever. They're basically like coins, the water bubbles. And there's no like 100 coin rainbow drop star or whatever. Alright. 3 rainbow drops down, 86 to go. Let's see if we can do anything over here. Actually, I think if I look at my map... No, it doesn't tell me the number. Let's see, how many do we need? We need 4. Okay then. This looks like a bunch of stuff that we can't do yet. Yep. Come across an obstacle? You might be able to push this out of the way with enough force, but I need more strength before I can help you do that. Alright, so we'll come back here later. This one also looks like we can't get that. I see you've discovered the cable car. Unfortunately, it's broken. I was in the middle of fixing it when the influence attacked. You'll need a cog to get it running again. Well, there's a cog right there, but can't get it. So let's just open this, come back this way. I would like all of my water. Seems like a good idea. Alright, go back over here. And we'll turn these wheels. Oh, God, that's bad. That is real bad. Okay. I have lived barely. Here we go. We're gonna turn these the other way. Come up here. You can, like, grind the water bubbles, because they respawn every time you come back into the level. And if you can grab rainbow drops that you've already gotten again, and that'll end the level. Ooh, I'd really like to get that puzzle piece. Can you do it? Yes, barely. Just get every little drop. Get all the rainbow flowers. How many do we have? 4 out of 6. All right. So here we have these things, which will spew us back out. We need to tilt it with just the right amount so that when we get spewed out, we land onto the next one and onto the next one finally into the bucket up there. Ooh, this is bad. All right, maybe I should... Yeah. We can't let our water be all separate for too long. Come on. Come on, tell me that's enough. Yes, okay. We got our cog, or gear. I usually call them gears. And there we go. Fourth rainbow drop, and also second puzzle piece. Let's go back in and open this door. Luckily we get refilled back to a full tank upon entering the level. Right, so it showed us that the door unlocked as soon as we entered the page. So you don't actually have to go over to the door to see if you have enough. It'll tell you as soon as you have enough. So here we go. And this is our first ability. Aha! I thought I'd use my regained strength to give you a new ability. Gather. Hold 1 to tightly gather the water together. If you hold the water in a gathering for a while, the pressure will make your water explode outward. Try it now. Yeah, this is the best ability. Because it pretty much solves the problem of, dang it, all my water is just all separated and I can't organize it and pull it together without going into like a little room. Wonderful. Although they sound bad, explosions can be useful. Try clearing the path ahead by gathering the water until it explodes next to the crate. Yeah. Pretty much the most important ability. 'Cause otherwise, you really just like don't have that much control over what your water is doing. It just tends to kind of go everywhere. And you, whoa. Spikes. And you can't always get it back and it'll evaporate. Gathering can be useful when you need to jump and keep your water together. Gather and jump to reach the buoy switch on that far ledge. Yeah, so throughout the game, you actually don't use the explosion that much throughout the game. This ability is mostly just to keep your water together, so you're constantly just like pressing one, but not holding it for too long, because you don't want to just explode randomly. Alright. Goodness, there's lots of those goop slugs around here. Your new gather skills should help you avoid their fire flares. Well, let's see. Well, that guy was just sitting there. I'd like to get those bubbles. Gotta be careful. You can see when you're about to explode that, like, huge beam of light. Here we go. Murder. Oh, and we found a secret puzzle piece. Over there, we have yellow stuff. I promise it's not pee, it's actually acid. And if we go in there, our water will evaporate and we will die. So we gotta not let our water drop in there. Just like that. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Losing a little water here and there, it's not too big of a deal. Especially when you're about to get a rainbow drop. When you do lose water, you do get smaller, and it makes it more difficult to, like, do things and solve puzzles, and sometimes you can be so small that you just actually can't solve the puzzle. Like that bucket earlier. If we had lost too much water, we wouldn't have been able to weigh it down. Alright. So now that we have this ability, and also 5 rainbow drops, we've opened up a lot of new possibilities, and we're gonna get one more rainbow drop in this video. Sloshing back and forth can be quite a hassle, so I've placed these workbooks throughout the chapters that you can travel between. Open them with 2, and then select another workbook that you've discovered with the D-pad. Press 2 again, and ta-da! You're somewhere else. So we haven't unlocked any of these books yet. But these can actually be pretty useful for just like, because if you go up to them, and then you go through it, all your water will actually be poured out of the book. So if your water, let's say for example, some of my water was actually down there, but most of it was up here, I could open the book and warp to another book, or just that book, and get my water back. You teleport right there. So that can save you in a pinch sometimes. So now that we can explode, let's go in here. Into this mine. Let's see. We've got a bunch of rocks? They might be gems? We need to put them in that minecart in order to weigh it down. I think... Let's see. We gotta explode right here? Yeah, that works. For some reason, the minecart is just like on a seesaw with a weight of 1. I don't know. 1 of what? 1 ton? 1 pound? Either way, that let us get through there. We can get our puzzle piece. And now we've gotten to the edge of the book, so now we can go to the next page. So now we're on the right side. And a whole lot of stuff is here. Let's see. Can we do this puzzle now? I don't think we can. I think we need another ability for that. But let's see. We can push this... Oh no, yeah, we can do this one right now. So we push these into place, grab our gear, and put it in place. And that opens the door. Oop. And here we are. We have gotten our first teleport book. Let's see. What else can we do? I don't think there's anything we can do around here. Oh, we can do that. Sure. Let's also get this rainbow flower. Alright, so here... Collect the small rainbow droplets to fill the rainbow drop container. When it's full, a rainbow drop will appear. So I said earlier that the rainbow flowers are kind of like the red coins. No, these are like the red coins. Or you could consider them like this, silver stars, if you've ever played Mario 64 DS. Which are kind of like red coins, but not. Alright, I would like to not fall. Actually, I don't think we can get all of these yet. Can we? No, wait, yes we can. I think we need... Right. There's an explosion symbol. That means you use the explosion ability. Don't do that, though. That was dumb. Luckily, anything we collected stays collected. You just said that. Okay. Let's come through here. Oh, we don't actually need to. We're missing 2. We need a blue gear to get the purple one. And who knows where the yellow one is. There it is. So, gotta come through here. It's really too bad, just like how underrated this game is. But it's because it was a WiiWare game. And not many games on the WiiWare were very good. Most of the games that people bought there were just virtual console games. And I'm pretty sure they shut down that service so you can't access that store anymore. Let's see, we gotta tilt to make the gear roll across there because we can't go through there ourselves. Then we come through here and we can get the gear, bring it over to its spot, and get the final rainbow droplet. What was I saying? Yeah, this game is quite the hidden gem, I think. It's also known as Hydro Venture in Europe. I don't know why the title is different in the European version. But that's just how it is. This is definitely one of my favorite games on the Wii. But hey, we got 6 rainbow drops. So, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.